In this video, I want to talk 2 spin-off series that could be made from everything we've gotten so far in the Ahsoka show. Now, Disney has done this a ton where they'll have something that's successful and they make spin-offs based on that, right? So first we had Clone Wars, and then they made Bad Batch and Tales of the Jedi, which is kind of from that. We had Rogue One, they made Andor, which not everybody wanted, but they made it. Then we had Mandalorian, we got Book of Boba, and we kind of got Ahsoka from that too. But then also the Rebels show definitely got Ahsoka because it's basically Rebels Season 5. So as you guys see, we do get a lot of stuff from other media. And with the Ahsoka show doing so well, I see a majority of the fan base is happy with it and loves Dave's storytelling. I hope we get these 2 projects and it just would be so amazing. Now, the first one is a Nightsister origin story project, right? Because, like, I want to see the origins of the Nightsisters on PERIDEA. I would love to see them migrating to Dathomir, starting all that up. And then I want to see kind of like why they left. Like, why did they leave? Why did they leave their planet? Was there something going on with another more powerful race or being? Or was it like issues with Jedis that they have there? Because we saw in the Ahsoka show, they hate Jedi. Like, is there a crazy backstory, like a Jedi witch war that happened there, that the Jedi cleared most of them out, and is that why they left? Or was it the Jedi, was it the Sith or other Force users? So they could do a lot with the Dathomir story, like seeing like the origins of Mother Talzin potentially, and then we could see just a ton of cool things. Like, I think that'd be really, really cool, like just to fill up the lore even more with Nightsisters, Dathomir, and all that good stuff. So let me know what you guys think about that. If you guys would be interested in a Nightsister origin story show or movie, whatever it may be, because then you could have stuff like, you could throw Mother Talzin in there, Asajj, Maul, Savage. You could incorporate them in there somehow, some way, even if it's live action, animated. Like, I think it would just be cool to learn more about Dathomir and the witches. Now, the next one, this would be, I know a lot of people will like this. I have a feeling a lot of people will like this, but I would like to see a story of, because the time frame from the end of Rebels to where Thrawn and Ezra are now, I don't know what the exact time frame is. If you know, comment down below. I hear some people say 8 years, 10 years, 14 years, 15 years. It's a decent amount of time regardless, right? It's at least 5 to 10 year gap, something like that potentially, right? I want to see from the ending of Rebels what happened when they got there and what happened in the years they spent there together, because there had to been a lot that happened. That'd be an awesome story to see. Ezra trying to avoid Thrawn meeting those Nightsisters and getting them to work with him, kind of just seeing how Ezra survived and how Thrawn built his army up. And then Thrawn even made that comment that his numbers have been dwindling throughout the years. Is it from fights with Ezra? Is it from fights with another threat that's out there? I would just love to see more of how that happened. And it makes no sense to me how they got there and survived. If you watch the finale of Rebels, those Purgle arms were coming in through the front of the Chimera, right? The front of the ship. Then they went off in hyperspace. So you're telling me they're flying through hyperspace with the windows open and they could breathe and it didn't kill them or suck them out into space instantly? Like, that just boggles my mind. Like, how did that work? Because even if you say, oh, they were going so fast in hyperspace that's why they survived, whatever reason you could say, when they got out of hyperspace by PERIDEA, they land in space. They don't land right in the planet, right? So if they come out of hyperspace, they land in space, there's no air in there. Like, what happened? So I would just love an explanation for that, on how they were able to breathe to get over there. Or, like, is this some crazy shit where they died and the Purgle just dropped the ship off there and the ship crashed and the Nightsisters found them and brought them back to life? Like, are Thrawn and Ezra literally just brought back to life from Nightsisters? because that would be some crazy shit. And I would love a story of that or to see that. So let me know what you guys think of that. But like, yeah, guys, what if Ezra and Thrawn died and the Nightsisters brought him back to life? Like, that would be a wild show, and I would love to see that. So those are my 2 spin-offs that I kind of hope we get from this. Now, we probably won't get nothing. Or if we do, it might be something, well, if Dave's involved, it'll be something we want. If Dave isn't involved and they try to do a spin-off for spin-off's sake, who knows what we'll get. But I really want Nightsisters show and a Thrawn and Ezra show. So let me know in the comments what you guys think. What you guys would want to see spin-off from the Ahsoka show. And check out this video next.